Okay, so depending on your breast size or your needs, this is a plastic disc that came with some DVDs that I bought for the computer, and it is about 4.5 inches around. I'm going to use this for a template, and you can either draw it right on your material. With some of the material it's kind of hard to draw it on there, so you can take it and mark it. I'm going to go ahead and just use my rotary cutter and holding it down. I just want to go around it. The layer that I'm cutting right now is PUL, and PUL is used in making diapers. I make our own cloth diaper covers, and this is just some leftover material that I have. It is a waterproof material, or water repellent material, so it's a really good thing to use in creating your own breast pads. If you have a mini rotary cutter, it would just be perfect for this. And you can also use a fleece. Fleece is polyester and it is water repellent. So here I've got my 2 layers of PUL cut. This is some scrap flannel. The flannel feels really nice against your skin. And generally 2 layers of the flannel works really well. So I'm just going to go ahead and line this up and make another cut for some circles. And how you're going to combine these is you're just going to stack them up, and I like to pin them so that they don't shift, and run them through the sewing machine with a straight stitch around the edge and a zigzag to hold them all together. Okay. So there I got 2 layers of flannel, and you're going to need 2 of those. You can also use, this is some terry cloth that I bought at Joann's to use as doublers, and it's extra material. A layer of that, or 2 with the flannel, and you can make these as absorbent as you like. If you have an old CD or DVD, that really works well too. This was just a sample piece that came, and I know it doesn't show up well in the video, but I didn't have a junk DVD that I was willing to scratch up to be able to show you this. So there's my second set of circles, and to make these a little more absorbent, I'm going to go ahead and do a layer of the terry cloth for each side. So I've got my 2 layers of terry cloth, and again you're just going to want to cut those out. Not having to draw on the material saves a lot of time if you're going to be doing these in any amount of quantity. You know, I know for most people generally a pair for overnight is needed, and then a pair for during the day. So what I'm going to do is put my layer of terry on there, and you don't have to back this with anything. The PUL has a polyester, and it'll fit against the material of the bra really nicely. So I'm just going to put that terry layer in the middle and pin all the layers together. And then I'll run mine through the serger, and it'll trim off any excess, so it's really perfect all together. You can also use to lock in the moisture if you prefer. That way you don't have to worry about any possibility of any wicking if you had a major letdown and didn't want to get soaked. Good for overnight, you could use the microfleece. This is just some fleece that I got from Joann's. It is the anti-pill fleece, and you could put a layer of this in the middle. I didn't want them to get too bulky because the idea is that you don't want them to show through your shirt. I see on eBay some people use multiple layers of just flannel. This is just the materials that work best for me.